Hello everyone, it's Benny here, and this is an update on my update video, because I had quite a response to my proposal at the end of the video, and it seems pretty clear that most people want a Java tutorial series. So this is an update video that's going to talk a little bit about how that's going to work, and it's also going to talk a little bit about a request a couple of people had not too long ago. Well, actually, it's pretty long ago now, but a couple requests some people had a while ago, and how a little bit of an update on that. So, let's get started. First off, the Java, because it seems a lot of people were interested in that. So here's what I've decided to do. I've created a second channel. It's youtube.com/thebennybox, and if you need a link to that, it'll be in the description. And that's going to have all my Java videos. So that way, people who just want to see Redstone can just keep looking at this channel. People who want to see Java can look at that channel. And people who want to see both can just look at both. So I think it's a good idea. And yeah, so anyways, that's how that's going to work. And also, I made another decision, because I noticed a lot of people in the comments seem to be completely new to Java. And I respect that, and I will be doing a series on basic Java for people who've never done it before. But also, I did mention that this type of series I was going for would be development with Lightweight Java Game Library, which would be a little bit more advanced than basic Java development. So I'm going to be doing two Java series on that channel. One for basic Java development for people who are completely new. And you know, if words like enumeration and polymorphism don't mean anything to you, then yeah, that series is probably for you. But on the other hand, if you understand those terms a bit, then you're probably okay to skip on to my series about Lightweight Java Game Library development, which will be another series I'll be doing on that channel. And I'll be doing both series alongside each other, so people who are more knowledgeable about Java can learn just that, and people who are new to Java can also have an introduction. And I'm going to try my very best to pace it in a way that you should at the very least be able to follow along in the Lightweight Java Game Library development if you're also following along in the basic Java development. And again, I'm going to try. It's going to be tricky, but I'm going to try to pace it so that they'll sort of sync up in a way you can follow both of them if you're completely new. But again, Lightweight Java Game Library will be a little bit more advanced than basic Java, so you will probably need to know a little bit about Java before getting into it. But again, I'm going to try my best to pace it so you can follow both if you want to. So that's all the Java stuff. And again, if you want to look at my Java channel, that will be in the description. Next update. If you remember my Minecraft calculator series, on video 5, I asked if people wanted to know how to make a true divider, one that could handle, you know, non-powers of 2 and to handle remainders and all sorts of other weirdness. And believe it or not, I have not been ignoring that. I have been working on it. And believe it or not, it's what I'm standing on right here. I'm not going to move the camera because I want to save video size right now, but this right here is the big true divider. In fact, I will, because it's amazing. Here it is. It's the big true divider that you all asked for. So that's the good news. Now here's the bad news. The schematic... Well, actually, before I should say this, I would preface this with it. It does work. It does actual math. I've done math with it. But here's the bad news. The schematic I was building this based off of, it did not have very clearly labeled inputs, and I haven't been able to find a good diagram which clearly labels the inputs for a true divider. So, as much as I hate to say this, I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete this, because I very simply cannot figure out which inputs mean what. And, you know, there's some inputs here, but it's weird because there's also inputs under here, which I'm still not sure if this under section is right in any way whatsoever, but there's inputs from below, there's inputs on the side, and I simply have not been able to figure out which inputs correspond to what. So, if you want to try and figure out how on earth the inputs work, then I will be posting the world save for this in this description, so that you can, if you want to, look at this and try and figure it out for yourself. But yeah, so that should be the end of this update on the update. The big true divider, here it is. It's sort of working. And yeah, so thank you, and I will see you next time.